Match here, Karma versus Faye. Two clanmates battling it out here in our last set for this block here in Elimination side, and we're seeing Karma. He's locked in on the Art Deco Fenrir Mordex. You love to see the drift. And now we're seeing Faye locking on the Priya. I mean, man, if anybody, has looked at the patch notes that dropped this Wednesday, man, Priya has been freaking nerfed. Chakrams is done for, man. I heard somebody said, bro, that Chakrams is unplayable. I've been hearing the community, man, crying that Chakrams is buns, it's low tier, it's bottom tier. To see Faye locking on the Priya, I'm surprised. I'm honestly surprised and I'm shocked.
He might not have gotten the message. Because right now, he's pretending like Chakram's still the best weapon in the game. He is doing work with them. Karma, maybe he, yeah.
Oh, nice
I don't know what's going on anymore. Karma is not letting it go. Karma just brought it back, just like that. He's Chakrams. He's teaching them what happened with the patch. If he didn't know before, he knows now.
Indeed, man, there's been a lot of changes that have been made to the Chakrams. The kit itself. I know when you can noticeably see when you go for that split recovery, the split recovery is so much more shorter in distance. Even the dare sends a different angle. It sends you more. You can't even go for dare Sarah anymore. It's still a usable weapon though, I would say. It's still usable, of course, but I would say the changes does give more emphasis right now for the fuse version. And we're seeing here Faye utilize the fuse version a little bit and is able to get the knockdown and keep this middle neck and neck. And the game plan is set out. Even when Chakrams drop, the main game plan has been really build damage on the split version, and then you kind of use the fuse version to get the knockout. Because the fuse version, it gives you that ultimate stage control. The hits, the Sair, the sideline, all of those moves, it gives you so much room for stage control. But just like that, speaking of stage control, Karma taking out that second stock and is able to go ahead and put himself up right now in this game with a nice lead.
Very convincingly as well. That he just grabbed him and threw him right at the floor, or at the bottom. But I still think Invincible or Faye here still has a chance with these Chakrams, because he's really doing work just like that. He just brought it back. Like, he was down like a crazy amount. It was like yellow to white, and he just brought it back. And these Chakrams, it's Karma doesn't really know what to do against them, I guess, because like he's the Invincible's racking up so much damage with them. That was a crazy ambitious GC sideline with the Chakrams, and that's victory.
Just like that.
He needed that dodge. He did not have GC'd it.
He's going to be taking game number 1, and for sure we're going to be probably seeing a swap here coming in from Faye, because man, that game 1 just seemed like Karma was in control of that set, even though it was like a 50 damage difference. 400 damage coming in from Faye, 450 damage coming from Karma. You still saw a lot of the times where Karma just was able to get stocks out of there as quickly as possible, and was able to really maintain his lead, and just Faye couldn't bring it back. And we're seeing, Faye going back to Old Reliable, going back to a little pick that they brought out during the set against Zaven. Going to be running back over to the Magyar now to hopefully find some sort of luck and some sort of, hope or some sort of dream in order to get this next game under their belt and bring this to a 1-1 in the set count.
Is Invincible or Faye some kind of Magyar main? I can't make out who they normally play. It seems like they just play formerly broken characters, like the Chakram's a great sword, but all these guys have been nerfed. Are you not getting these messages?
I'm not sure. One thing I would say though is Faye hasn't played this game in a minute. I saw in chat that that for this week alone, they've only had 3 hours on this game.
Wait, that ends.
But somehow, Faye able to make it back. And just like that, we're seeing that, it's still pretty much even here, but Karma is still racking up some nice damage. When we talk about the defense for Magyar going to come into play here 100% in this game, and able to take the first stock out of there, Faye is, up right now in this game. And, like I said, Faye is the type of person, they don't play the game a lot, but whenever they do play, they play like nearly everybody. I've seen them on Priya, I've seen them on Teros, I've seen them on Magyar, I've seen them on Mordex actually. That's where I know them for, to play Mordex. So I definitely think they have a Mordex in their pocket, but I'm not too sure, what's their main, like you said. But I would say that they do have some knowledge on the Mordex, and maybe that's helping them in this matchup here. Because they're doing very well against this Mordex, especially over on the Magyar now.
I wish I could pop into the mind of Faye right now to see what he's thinking. But I can see, I can make a guess right now. I see what he's thinking. He's thinking, oh my gosh, Karma's gonna lose. This is the easiest set of my life. Wait, what is he? Maybe not. Maybe not. He's out. He's out. He lost his stock. Wait, no, he's still back? No, I don't know what he's thinking. Now he's thinking. He's praising the gods. He's praising all the gods of the world. How did he bring that back? That was just the end.
I have no idea, but somehow Faye lives another day, and he's able to take that stock out of there and looking to build up.
It's a defense.
It is.
He's abusing these nairs, these recoveries. He's not even playing grounded at all. He wants to stay in the air. He does not care. He does not want his feet on the ground.
Yeah. Because he knows he will get caught. He knows Karma's gonna read him, but just like that, Karma gets a nice little read, able to get that sear to get the knock on, and just like that, juggling weapons. Karma is at a deficit right now, but Faye, he's in the driver's seat, but is he gonna be for long? Is he gonna be in the driver's seat for long? Because there's strain coming in from Karma, looking for that instinct, doesn't caught. But Karma getting hit by those stomps there, another stomp there, side sig. Oh my God, his life flashed right before my eyes in a recovery, and just like that, Faye is going to be taking this second game, tying it up 1-1, showing that they're still in it in this set here. And it's definitely anybody's game here to win.
Anybody indeed. It's, you know, even with the Magyar switch, it was very close. Like, Mordex and Magyar are not similar at all. But they sure make it look that way in terms of damage.
Yeah, indeed. And I mean, now we're going to be getting to game number 3, and honestly, going to this, I'm not too sure what's going to be, happening. I'm not sure who's going to be taking this one, who's going to be getting the upper hand here, because, I mean, we're seeing that Faye and Karma is just so evenly matched. I mean, that first game that we saw there, that game number 1, you could argue that, I mean, he was over on Priya, that's why he was losing, Faye was losing. But then after the swap over to Magyar, it just told a complete different story. And it seems like Faye has found that pick, not only for today, not only for this matchup, but for this tournament in general. I mean, it worked out against Aben, it worked out against Karma. I would not be surprised if we're seeing this Magyar pick shot the whole of, I mean, Faye's run shot today. But, everybody's going to be looking at now Karma. How does Karma answer this Magyar pick? I mean, game 2 didn't went quite in your favor. How do you bring this one back in your favor? How do you bring this set back in your favor and bring this up 2-1?
You know, I'm still rooting for Karma right now. I want to see him go up against Kiwi next, so I'm hoping this Mordex pulls out some work. This is what he's been doing right now, but the way these sets have been going, it's just back and forth. And that D-Sig is going to steal it all. That's what I'm saying. Like, you don't know who's going to be in the lead, who's going to win. You have, you see, this is why I think it's a little cruel of you, Hawk, to be putting channel points on this. This is the guaranteed loss for one side.
Yeah, definitely hard to say who you're going to put your points on and who you're going to be, putting your money on for sure. But right now, I mean, it's hard to say who's going to be winning this game as well, because we're seeing that Faye already down to the second, but still, the lead, I mean, Karma could definitely bring this one back in their favor. They just need a couple good hits onto them. They need to maintain that, weapon control a little bit, perhaps, and rack up some damage here, but still, they're doing a great job with the gauntlets right now to build up some damage. But Faye, man, gets hit by the ground pound.
The perfect dodge from Invincible right there, Faye. Dodging the dare. And then he's a whole... I'm gonna stop talking about the leads right now, because these leads are so deceptive. It might look one way right now, but in about 4 seconds, it's gonna be the different way. But ignore it right now. Karma's still doing well right now. See, this is what I'm talking about. It's high.
Great stuff coming in from Karma, able to take out that second stock, and just like that, folks, even games once again. I mean, the story of today's tournament has just been even games, even sets, even games. It's just been neck and neck between both of these players, minus that set against Cheesy and KNX. But still, those games were still pretty much even. But still,
anybody's thing that's not going to be even at the end of the day is a prize distribution, and these guys are all going for first, because first gets a grand pot of all those goods.
100%, and they definitely want to be the winners of today's Spring Spirit Showdown. But Faye looking to rack up some damage and lead for the knockout. Karma, who just went off stage there, almost seemed like they were lagging. The instinct doesn't connect, but it was the bait. Perhaps he goes for the Sayer. The side sync connects and leads to the knockout. No defense is going to save you, Faye, because Karma is going to be up right now in the set count 2-1. 3-1 and has Faye onto match point. And I mean, we are in the top 6 here, but nobody wants to go home in 6th. Nobody wants to go home in a 5th place spot. Nobody wants to go home in a 5th place finish. Everybody wants, like we said, that 1st place prize. And in order to do that, Faye is going to have to lock in and bring this to game 5 here. I believe it's doable, but it all depends on how Faye performs in this game here. And it seems like we're seeing a swap from Faye. Why is it an Amugi?
I think it's a very good swap. The Amugi Sigs are crazy. They kill very early. They do crazy damage. I think it's over. It's wraps for Karma.
It's definitely going to be a swap up. And I mean, we saw he opened up with Taros. So really, I mean, if you want to, the shared weapon between the Amugi and the Taros is obviously the axe. So I mean, we're going to be seeing probably some axe gameplay coming from Faye. Probably they did not think that the hammer did or performed as well as they expected it. Or maybe they want to, as you say, utilize some of these signatures. Immediately starting off, we see that D-Sig rip, and the lane from Faye is just racking up here. 2-piece combo. What a nice bearing, just like that. The stock is gone.
In 20 seconds. That's it. Karma barely got any hits in. Maybe 4, 5 hit. No, not even 4. I'm gonna be honest, it was 3 hits. And they might not be getting much more of this stock either. Because Invincible, or Faye here, is looking invincible with this this Amugi.
Indeed. I mean, you know, living up to their name here. Oh, what a nice dare weapon throw. Bound perhaps? No. Karma lives another day, but still, racking up some unarmed damage, picks up a fresh great sword, and still, we all know the capability of Faye's great sword, man, from that Magyar. I mean, man, it can just change health completely. What a nice down 6 sends him so far off on the right side, looking for the edge guard now, and that's just gonna be enough. Just Faye's aura is enough to take him out. And it seems like we got a game 5, maybe, perhaps. Unless if Karma somehow climbs this, he has to climb Mount Everest if he wants to bring this.
But Karma is known for climbing. He might be a climber in his spare time. And when we saw him before, he was in a situation like this, and he almost brought it back. But I'm not gonna lie, against this Amugi, it's looking more and more unlikely as it goes on.
Yeah, we're seeing Faye. I mean, just racking up so much more damage. But finally, the stock is gone. The first stock, the 9-3 stock. And just like that, Karma is still looking to still build up damage here, but still, look at this. He has to go through 2 stocks here, ever. 2 stocks in order to bring this one back. Punish that GC. Oh, he was scared.
It's best not to look in the future for Karma right now. All he needs to focus on is this 1 stock. Take it to orange, take it to red, take it to bed, and then you can start thinking about the 2nd stock. And that's exactly what he's doing right now. There it is. He's on red. All he needs is bed. No.
Oh no, he's dead.
Wrong is dead.
Oh my.
That went so wrong. This is what I'm talking about. It goes one way and then it flips right. Like you can't predict it. But you really can't. Close.
So close. But then somehow, I mean, Faye at the end was able to clean it up, but still, you saw that spark in Karma's eyes, man. You saw that he had a fighting chance and that he could have taken. He could have gone to victory. He could have gone to W. But, I mean, he just fell short a little bit at the end there. But I'm wondering if we're going to be seeing a swap here coming in from Karma. It seems like, no, perhaps. We're going to be locking back in with a Mordex. I mean, it's been working out, of course, but maybe they had to take that game to really adjust to the Amugi play. And we're seeing Faye once again locking on this Amugi. Level 14. You're not seeing high levels coming out from Faye at all. And I'm surprised. I mean, we're seeing, this kind of deep legend pool coming in from Faye as well. I mean, we saw the Magyar, we saw the Taros, we saw the Amugi now. And they're looking to reproduce that game 4 results right now and push themselves into the top 4. But it's going to be at Karma's expense, and it's going to be up to Karma to allow that to happen. Does Karma take this game? Or do we think Faye is going to be taking this one?
Look, my money right now, if I were a betting man, which I'm not betting bad, I would be betting on this Amugi. This Amugi was just 2 stock this morning, which was all this Faye needed. But you know, I'm just always wrong. You can't predict the way this goes because Karma right now is up a whole stock, almost a whole stock. He's like that sliver of yellow is not.
Oh my goodness! This guy just hit 3 end lights. Hold up. 1, 2, 3. This guy hit 3 end lights. What?
Slice. This guy's playing Fruit Ninja.
This guy's not on Brawl, folks. He's on Fruit Ninja. What the heck? Ground Pound connect.
Oh my
Yeah, Ground Pound.
I threw you ground pound. This guy, they call him 3 times. They call him.
What a side sync connects in the weapons to finally get that man out of there. What the heck? Oh, bro.
Just 3. Just 3 of that, 3 of that, 3 of everything.
So nice he had to hit it thrice, bro. But Karma, man. He still has a lead right now. Ground Pound. Ain't gonna need 3 times for that one. One is gonna take him out. And just like that, Karma once again maintains his lead, man. Because Karma right now is just up a full stock. It's not looking great for Faye because it seems like in this game 5, the moment where you needed to lock in and get the W, you fall a little bit short here because Karma has figured out the pick already.
You know,
Oh, nice pick. Ground Pound. Oh, he barely made it back.
Oh my gosh. That's it. Look, he got 3 end lights, 3 ground pounds, 3 stocks, and he just got the 3 wins to take the set. That's all he needs. Just like that.
Amazing work coming in.
Moves on.
And just like that, Arrow man, your dream has been fulfilled, bro. Your dream has been
half
fulfilled.
of it. Even a third of it, actually. It had to be Karma wins, Cheesy wins, and then Karma beats Cheese.
Indeed. But I mean, what an amazing game that was. Game 5. Love to see it. You know, we saw Fade. They put up a hell of a show, but they're gonna be coming home in the 5th place spot. They still receive some codes though. Like I said, top 6 receive codes. But I mean, Karma, being the better man at the end of the day, being the better player at the end of the day, is gonna be going into the top 4 here.